I'm Karen Tripp and I'm here at Cupcakes Squared with Robin Ross. It's down in San Diego and it really is a lovely little cupcake shop. And she's got something really unique.
Square cupcakes.
Yes, we make them square. We don't cut corners.
I love that. Now, you were a graphic designer before. Why did you think, okay, I'm going to stop that and I'm going to do cupcakes?
Well, I've always had food in the back of my mind, some kind of food business to do, and after 30 years of doing the graphic design work, I just decided it was time to take the leap and jump into a kitchen full time. So my husband and I built this little bakery, and that rest is history.
I love it. And you opened in 2008?
We opened in April of 2008, so we're just peaking over 3 years now. And at the time that we opened, we were the only cupcake shop in San Diego.
Right,
so
I know that feeling.
There were no others, and now there's over a dozen at least in the 3 years. Yeah. So it's great, and that's partially why I decided to go square, because I felt that the quality was a given. I didn't want to do it unless I was giving a really good product. So I felt that quality was a given, and being square would be something that would set us apart. And being a designer, I just probably had to keep rethinking what I was doing with the cupcake, you know.
Right.
Have there been any problems with the square design?
Initially, yes. Like when I first, I literally woke up one morning and, when my husband and I were conceiving the business, and I went, okay, I'm going to make them square. Boom, it just like kind of came to me, and literally it was like a flash, and so he was like, great, okay, fine, I worked on a logo, we branded the name, and got the web addresses and everything, and then it became to the practical part of the pans, and nothing existed that I wanted. It was all kind of flanged out, or there's muffin tins that are sort of similar, but nothing that really worked. So then that became the logistic part of having our pans made, and then the ever problem of the cupcake paper. So, again, it was kind of this magic thing, because I have the art background and my husband has a construction background. We were able to just pool all of our own, we call ourselves skillionaires, together, and and make it happen. So we designed the papers, and took a few tries to figure out the right thing, but it's a great, they peel like a banana basically. So
it's clever, and I like when it stacks. I mean, it's nice to be able to put them on tiers, because they.
Oh yeah.
I mean, in the end,
and the pull aparts are great, because it's like little pixels, like
and there's no waste. It's fantastic.
Solid. So, I wanted them to be straight, and I think it's a little more elegant than if I put a round cupcake paper in a square pan. It just has that rounded look. It doesn't have that crisp, clean box that I was going for. So.
Yeah.
So it became an evolution, and it became more expensive than you'd originally think, because we had to start everything from scratch.
Totally custom.
And then when you are customizing something, when you go to order, you have to order in massive quantities, or they don't even want to deal with it in terms of the papers. So because it is a specialty, food grade item, so we had to order lots and lots and lots. So
but
that first order was like, they better fit in the square. When you put it, when we load the squares up with the papers, it was that first one was like, they better fit.
They better work.
Yeah, we've got 100,000 of them, so they better work.
And have you ever thought of I guess getting a patent or a copyright, and then selling that?
We protected on our stuff and our designs. And
but I mean, but selling it to the masses.
Yeah, we do think about that. I do think about that. It's just it becomes another.
It's manufacturing.
Yeah, another business, which is fine. I just what I've thought I've had in the back of my mind to come up with some other designs, maybe. Our cupcakes right now are very branded. Our logos on the paper and everything. So I would need to come up with another kind of design, so that it's not branded with our name on it when it's selling out. So that just becomes another kind of venture, and I think we'll probably eventually do that, because I've had a lot of interest.
Oh, of course. I mean, it's so clever.
A lot of people.
But I mean, not only is it nice looking,
cupcakes,
but it's really functional.
Yeah, it is very functional. And they're very. I have so many people comment on how easy it is to eat. Because you just can peel two sides and eat it, or you can peel the whole thing. It's an interesting thing.
And then what the trends that you're seeing in the weddings? You see more dessert tables?
We see a lot more dessert tables actually than we used to, in candy bars.
Right.
So they'll order cupcakes and then have, you know, not so much other pastries and desserts, but the candy things, and that becomes also the favor. So
Yes,
you know, so I think
yes.
it's kind of basically what I see is people are saving money. They're trying to cut back, so they can kind of double up with
Favor
you know,
and dessert.
Right.
That's
Exactly.
good.
But I don't think, you know, I think the cupcake's sort of here to stay in terms of, at least for a while, you know, because it is very cost effective in terms of a wedding. You know, there's not often the venues don't have their cake cutting fees, and that we found down here anyway.
No,
and,
we have it too. Yeah.
Yeah, so all that gets eliminated when they get a cupcake tower, so it
Right.
saves the bride and groom a lot of money.
I think the market is a little saturated, but I get asked this all the time now because I'm traveling. But I don't think they're ever going to go away. I haven't really seen a down. In fact, I think even though there are more cupcake shops, I think more people are aware of them. and want
You know,
them.
that's funny that you say that, because that's exactly how I felt when everyone said, "Oh my God, Sprinkles is coming to San Diego," you know, and I said, "Great," because it just
Right.
puts it all up front again. You know, brings that whole name of
Yes.
the cupcakes back up, and we had a huge surge in business with that.
See?
And you know, it's either people wanting to come and say, "Oh, you know, we love yours so much more," or "Now we're trying this, now we're going to try that," or
Right.
you know, I mean, I feel there's room for everybody. I
Right.
love it. I
Right.
think it's, and I mean, I don't feel any animosity towards the competition. It's like they're just more people like me,
Right,
who are
right.
trying to live out their little, their dream or build their business.
This
So
would be my last and final
Okay.
question. But what advice would you give to someone that wanted to open a cupcake shop?
let's see. I would just really think about it. I think like I would go talk to people, and before you get a location, make sure you're in a good spot. And I mean, some of it's not all about the baking. It's not all about the baking. It's a lot about customer service. It's a lot about the management of watching your money and like we were just saying, you have several hats that you need to wear. So I think it's more about that it is more of a business than it is just about the baking.
So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
All right, here's my last and final. But is there something that you would tell our audience that nobody knows or people don't realize about you? I don't know if you that is, like you stay up late and you actually eat lasagna at 2 in the morning. I don't know. Is there some secret talent?
I do have one regret about the bakery, and that is that I can't have my dogs here. I'm like a complete dog nut.
Okay.
It's like the one thing that is just a little bit of a regret that I love spending with my dogs all day long.
When you're doing the graphics, you could be home and doing that.
Home office. So that was with them all the time. So what I do is I just get up really early and I walk on the beach every morning with the dogs.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So that's my thing.
Well, thank you. I am so excited. It's been a great interview, and I love what you do.
Thank you, Karen.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for watching. I'm at Cupcakes Squared with Robin Ross.
Oh.